So I gotta ask, how does nobody freak out when we are hurtling through the streets on a fucking sword? How's it going, everybody? We're back with some more Metaphor. The soiree went pretty well. Pretty well. So, yeah, let's do it. Crimson! How were the storms? Did everything go okay? We also had the storms, but it was actually kind of fine. I don't know if they were the same storms, but... So, the soiree went well. And now we are going to Virga Island. We gotta pilfer... We're not gonna pilfer. We've got to obtain some, relics. I feel like a lot of shit's gonna happen. Also, the boys are with us. And by the boys, I mean the Parapist boys, who probably want us dead. So, you know, that's gonna be a whole thing. Also, Juna. Hey! Alright, let's go.
Ready to depart?
Yay. Alright, let's do this. We glow!
Virga Island is this spot right here.
Is that really the best
Wonder how
route
many
to
days
get there?
away it is.
Alright.
Let's see.
Stormy.
See.
Hot!
This place here.
Oh, can't do anything about it.
Oh,
Yeah, right? We can't just go straight? The region's currents are right pane, Miguel. Miguel? Green! Red! Blue! Damn, 4 nights and 3 days. 3 nights and 4 days. What? Huh? Are our messages going through? Oh, you're right. I don't see them on the chat box. What's up with that? What's up with that? Yeah, your messages are definitely popping up in the stream chat, but they are not in the chat box. Hey, chat box, what happened? Why are you broken? Silencing you? Yes. Yeah, that's totally it. Huh. Are you at the top of the chat box? Is some sort of... Nope. Look like that's it. Let's swap scenes real quick. Yellow. Chat box. Chat box. Always show messages. The chat box just broken? Okay. Everything looks correct. Hey! Alright, it should be working now. I just refreshed it. Son of a motherless goat! Alright, sweet. 3 nights at sea.
Ha-ha! Tally-ho then!
Alright, sweet. Yo-ho! It's doing pretty good in the water.
Tis actually moving. A
Very
fine effort.
in the water, actually. It's barely in the water. It's more like a jet ski than a boat.
Was it ever in doubt? You're the master at the helm, my dear.
Verga Island, eh? Well, I can say it's wholly foreign to me.
'Tis a land within an archipelago where many Mustari live. I've heard their faith involves a special maiden of some kind.
How have they managed to avoid the church's influence? I doubt they've the manpower or arms to fend off the crown theocracy.
There's something there that could overturn history, as the Sanctists tell it. Something so damning they couldn't even afford their soldiers seeing it.
Wait, what? Excuse me? Am I ready to raid in other people's culture? I really, really, really hope the game gives me the opportunity to just be the good guy here and not the bad guy. To just show up and be like, hey, Mustari people, so this is going on. I'm not intending on partaking. Are you having any issues? Can I help you with those issues? And then we help them so well that by the end, they're just like, oh, hey, we like you a bunch. We know you need this relic. Here you go.
So the rumors say, at least. Might just be a conspiracy theory.
Even that
As
I
for
feel
this dragon
slightly
god's
bad about.
lance, we shall need to negotiate.
If negotiations are even on the table.
Ugh, why all the fuss? Just kill them and take it. Nothing else works, yeah. Keep it simple.
It's always kill, kill, kill with you two.
Hey, Lord Luis's orders. Don't need to tell you, do I?
Yet you'd impugn Count Luis's reputation with wanton massacre. Simple, was it?
Ugh, give it a rest. Are we there yet?
Hard
got
to
a long
talk
ways,
strategy
buddy.
with those two hanging around.
I mean, just take a break. Like, legitimately,
Ladies
we've been
and
going
gentlemen,
hard and
feast
heavy.
your ears
Take
on
a
this.
4-day vacation.
The elder boy candidate seems to have crossed the channel to the island on a gauntlet runner too.
Is he all right? They say the waters are clear amongst us now, but
If he made it, that means my husband can go out fishing again, doesn't it?
I have to say, I expected at least one daredevil to try ploughing straight through the inner sea, but I never thought it'd be that boy.
that's the same lad who exposed that lady from Martira, isn't it? He's not bad.
He's
But
not
Verga
bad.
Island's infamous people. Treacherous.
Hey,
Even
hold
the
up.
crown theocracy struggled with them for years.
Hold the fuck
so
up,
how will
Botman.
this shake out? The festivities have just begun.
He likes us too much for the wrong
The
reasons.
gauntlet runner
'cause we
takes
create
to the
drama.
water in its new form, setting out to the wide open sea. Their
Yeah.
destination, Verga Island, an enigmatic foreign land that not even the long arm of Sanctism can reach. Not all present now would count themselves as allies. Will this prove difficult?
I mean,
Or something else entirely?
if we have to, I'm down to kill the Parapets brothers. Tomato's got his fishing gear laid out on deck. If you're keen on learning, ask him. Can't promise I'll stop if you slip overboard, though, so be careful. Hey! While at sea, Heisme sometimes leaves fishing gear on deck, which you can use to fish. Any fish you catch can be used as ingredients when cooking. Okay, well that's kind of neat. We'll check for ingredients. Also, we need to make a moo milk item.
What's this?
Not a moo milk, a mellow milk item. Thanks for reminding me, game. Let's do that, because cooking does not take time. Sweeter than poison? Jeez. Alright, mellow milk. Make coney stew. There's another thing we can make with mellow milk. Benevolent bread. And that's what I think we're supposed to make, but I don't know. Ooh, we can make secret of secrets. A single bite is a taste of bliss. Fully restores MP for one ally. Holy shit. Make a benevolent bread.
Now then.
Cook with dough! Dough is a most delicate ingredient, and those who lack experience often go afoul of it. You're in luck today, lad. I was raised in the grain belt, and our dough shall rise to my standards. Shh. Not with your feet.
Don't lose focus. In days gone by,
Ba-da-ba-dum.
Let's not.
Okay, so we can only do one cooking. Gotcha. Okay. What are you up to?
Seriously.
Wondering what sort of rubbish excuse for a ship I'd find, but I gotta admit the insides are impressive compared to the rest of it. Okay, could be more rude. Poor guy. That's how they do grapes for wine? Yeah, but they... Yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong, but I try not to think about that either. Also, in fairness, that's how they traditionally do grapes for wine. Not all the time. Desserts! Thank you for the bits! My alarm not working? Did that not alarm? I would like a beer tonight, I think. Maybe two. But beer. Ugh, whoa. All right. Heisman, what are you up to? I'm glad that someone mentioned something, because we're going very fast for fishing. You know what? You know how we're actually fishing? We're not fishing so much as just dangling a hook, and it will occasionally snag a fish as we're shooting past them. Alright, does this take time? It does. Not
Understood.
now. Probably we are gonna do some fishing, because I just want to try out the stuff. But before that, take a look around. Let's go to the engine room and check and see if Nurus has any more indicators. Ah! Okay, no more. Type of alcohol fermented in the stomach of a cow. That's true. How else can you get all the necessary bacteria plus toe fungus and nice flavor to add to it? Honestly, as gross as it sounds, I bet a master brewer could make a foot beer that actually includes something like that.
Let's go.
I don't have to be happy about it, though. Thought you'd clarify? Thanks for the clarification. It's somehow better that it's a dead cow stomach? Somehow better. Somehow better? Question mark? Let's fish.
Jeez. Understood.
The truth
How we fish,
is,
Heisman? Thought I'd do some fishing, but I don't have any bait. Oh, we have bait. Right, we have bait. What do you mean bait? Earthworms, grasshoppers, things that fish would snap at. Oh, he just rejects us if we're like,
Understood.
what's bait?
The truth is,
Alright, what do we think we should go with? Worm bait, grasshopper bait, or tail bait? Ah. Tail bait. Tail of what? Grasshopper? Alright, we'll go grasshopper. Is this a minigame? Or am I just sitting here? Maybe it's all this staring at the water surface, but I'm starting to feel a bit queasy. Sway with the waves? Think like a fish? Sway with the waves. Keep with the waves.
the fight is on.
Oh. Oh no, it gave me the bad sound. Brocaded koi and a lone boot.
Here we go. Then...
Oh, fair enough. Think like a fish and drink like one. Well,
As the sun dips below the horizon and the stars begin to reflect off the water's surface, the gauntlet runner reaches the shoal. Lurking below the surface, in the black and fathomless deep, are the eager eyes of predatory hunters. But the
no,
party,
please.
safe inside their gauntlet runner,
Hard pass.
relaxes from the burdens of their voyage, gazing out over calm waters.
Fish don't drink, they just breathe. Shut up, Jay. No, nobody appreciates your fucking realism here.
Oh,
Okay.
quite. Got it. Ugh.
How do they get air though? They gotta drink the water. They gotta drink the water to get the air, Jay. That's a good point. Okay, so they're both imagination. They're all imagination now. Is
All right.
Heisme around? He is also. Everyone is imagination.
Let's
Can
go.
we cook again? Can we do an evening cooking? Let's do the coney stew.
Let's check.
Hey, even so.
Did he just say that
Got
this
it.
was gonna be, like, the long way to cook something? Cooking something over an open flame is not the long way to cook something. I will agree, juice is precious. Oh yeah. Are we? Are we really making those references? Ah, come on. What's a little human in a meat pie? It's fine. It's fine.
All right then.
Not gonna hurt
Let's
you.
go.
Alright, we have yet to do anything with Juna, so let's do some stuff with Juna.
Oh my.
Talk with Juna. So now we have to find the Mistari tribe's divine relic. Isn't that fabulous? Calling it this an absurd demand would be an understatement. Oh, Jay! Oh no! I've got to do this. I've got to do this. Can I do this right now? Oh, it would take me like 5 minutes, probably. Un momento. Quick moment. Quick moments. Well, maybe not super quick moment, but quick-ish moment. Okay. What do I need for that? I need a brief interlude. Go to Twitch. At the Twitch, we are doing the thing. Pop it over here. Gotta do. What do I need? It's been a while since I've been over here. Yata! Alright, oh, damn. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. That's fine. It's fine. I can do it. I can do it. It's okay. Yeah, I got space. I got space. Okay, I need this. I need this. What is... Oh, actually, hold up. Hold that thought. Oh. What do you mean? Oh. Okay. Got a crop, crippity crop, a crop, a crippy crop. Go stop. Save. Sweet. You been playing Graveyard Keeper? Hell yeah. Graveyard Keeper is actually quite fun. I enjoy it. I thought it was a pretty good game. What happened? Oh, did I click off? How that works? Yata! Oh, great. Oh, great. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderbar. Wait, did it actually work? Alright, let's see if this works. Damn it! Catch up, Twitch! Catch up! You can do it, I believe! Twitch! Please don't do this to me! Sadness Hero. Alright. Gonna exist eventually. Just Twitch needs to actually catch up on the upload. Alright, we will check back. Hopefully in a few more minutes. We will be graced as Twitch updates. Twitch! Alright, fine. I concede. Onwards. What are we doing? I must admit, if we can't handle this, then Luis will never acknowledge us. We absolutely must succeed. I'm just gonna be positive. We're gonna figure out a way to do this.
Alright.
Aren't you the happy warrior? So enthusiastic in the face of long odds. I'm glad we're on the same page there. I'm just happy to have this opportunity to fight alongside you. Living under Luis's foot was a lonely place to be, you know. I've held my ground thus far, though if I'm honest, I was scared the whole time. I had to talk myself into keeping a stiff upper lip, so to say.
But
being past that, I feel more hope than I ever have. I'm not alone anymore, and I have faith that we'll save the prince.
Alright.
Holy shit, that's a lot of imagination. But we didn't move that far. It feels like these last ones are going to be way more difficult. Staying up late is terrible for your skin. But seeing as we're already at it, why don't we chat a bit longer? Staying up late is terrible for your skin. Sorry.
Time marches on,
Time
and
marches
the age
on.
of a new king draws nearer.
Not my king.
oh, goodness.
This mugginess is my worst enemy. I don't mind the ocean, but being at sea makes my hair 10 times harder to manage.
Sure.
I know exactly what you mean. The salty air makes it so much worse. Hey, Hulkenberg, what do you do with your hair at sea?
Yes.
I find that the sweat built up by swinging a weapon quickly relieves one of concern over such trifling matters. Speaking of, would you care to spar, Juno?
Oh.
Think so. I'm quite the wrong person for that, in fact. But I'll tell you what, if I find anyone to help comb out these knots, I'll see if I can find you a sparring partner. Wow. Alrighty then. 2 more days. Any other things we could be doing? Okay, we've got a courage. We should check food and cook food.
This is...
Well, hello, Basilio. I mean, would you like to cook something, Basilio? Fully restores HP for all allies. Yo, that's pretty good. Interesting.
Okay, so
A dish Juna recommends. I think it's fun to cook
Got a
with
second?
people. It's not like involved or anything. I kind of wish there was like a mini game or something, but you know. Most important thing we have to do to consider is who will be partaking of our meal. What are they like? What are their tastes? All of this matters. First, you need to visualize the meal. Then you pick the ingredients that look like they'll get you there. Intuition is key. Yeah, is that how it works? Don't underestimate texture. These little blobs are cute, and these, look at how they shine. What? What? Now that our ingredients are carefully selected, we move to the main phase, preparation. Now, yes, preparation is key. You can cook anything so long as you believe. Come on, I'm right behind you. He's a good cheerleader. Food can tell if you're worried, you know. Put your positive intentions into it, and it's bound to show up in the end. It's smelling great already. It's, First Love Ballad. Considering the feeling we put into it, it's bound to move the heart of whoever eats it. Sure thing, boss. Sure thing, boss. Alright, what options we got? We've got a courage. Well, that's it. Huh. Okay, 2 courage or 2 fish? 2 courage or 2 fish? I want to try to fish.
Alright then.
And
let's go.
I feel like our options to fish are going to be... I bet there's a speed fishing. Heisme, do you have a speed fishing? No, I told myself I wouldn't look. I told myself I wouldn't look. The fuck are you doing out there?
Oh, jeez.
Try to fish again.
The truth is,
let's do a tail bait.
then
Give it a waggle.
True. The fight is on. There.
Ooh. To Lord of the Lake.
Here we go.
Yo! Yo! Did I just upset you, Jay? Did I? Oh, did I just streamer luck? Is that what happened? This is a little upsetting. Oh god. Action and strategy lurk beneath the surface of calm. Oh goodness.
Then
yikes.
Come look at this.
If you knew I was gonna do it, you would have put more time into making it look more legit. Well, you know, I don't feel like it's an emote that's gonna stick around forever. But does it work yet? Damn it, Twitch! Why do you gotta be this way? Why you gotta be this way? Why are you like this? This is my shocked face. Hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner halts at a sandy hollow that suddenly arises from the sea. The towering seawall. It is not an island or a reef. but a mass of sand expanding below sea level. There is no sign of a water flow. There are many places in Oceania where the laws of nature fail.
I was gonna say, that
but here
can't
it is especially
happen.
evident. The surface drops as though it were gouged out. Still, best not to be distracted by the spectacular. Monsters roam the deep, and tales of people being dragged below are not uncommon.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Incredible!
That is... Hey! It worked! Crimson, it worked! Oh my god! Wait, why did yours work? Why does yours work but mine not work? What? Why are you allowed to have nice things but I'm not? Why are you allowed to have nice things but I'm not? This is bullshit. Oh, there it is. What? It's my chat. Don't tell me I have to subscribe. What the fuck? Not for you, it's just letters. It only showed up for me on yours. It doesn't show up anywhere else. Weird. And now it shows up in the emotes. Twitch must still be processing it. It shows up in the emotes for me now, but it's locked behind a subscription in my own channel. Probably just needs another little bit. It looks so horrendous. Oh my god, it looks so horrendous. The sea's been split in two and we're standing on the sea.
Well.
This is what Magla anomalies are capable of. It's the same principle that maintains the water sphere in Brylehaven, but by Jove, this is on a whole other level entirely.
Oi!
Hey! That's a lot of Juna forehead. That is a lot of Juna forehead. Sure about this? This water ain't about to come down on us, is it? Can't swim?
That.
Keep your nose out of places where it doesn't belong. Oh, calm down. Look where there's fish swimming in the wall of water. I've never seen such shiny fish. Huh? Neither have I. Hulkenberg, what are you doing?
Enough.
Not thinking of spearfishing through the seawall, are you? That's totally a Hulkenberg move. I was merely considering how I would secure today's allotment of rations. You'd eat these weird-looking fish without a second thought. I suspect that weird luminescence is a defense mechanism. We gather together in the depths and shine to ward off predators. I feel like that would just be like painting a target on their backs. The weaklings that they are, they travel together in a group. Who does that remind you of? Must you sling barbs at every opportunity? It's exhausting. Besides, it's only natural for those lower on the food chain to seek advantages that compensate for weaknesses.
Huh?
I say, those shiny scales would work as excellent dyes. What? I mean, maybe. Hulkenberg, my girl, be sure to catch some extra. I'll need a few specimens to dissect.
That is well.
As you wish. I shall catch enough that we should all dine well. I would rather you didn't. Supplies we receive in town more than meet our need. Besides, the sky looks ominous. A storm likely approaches.
I see.
Does this basin fill up with water when it rains?
Let's go.
Got a point. This seawall might even collapse in the rain, and I'd rather not stay to find out. Wisdom! That's a pretty cool sight. Yeah, drawing of the seawall. Made sure that the glowing fish were depicted as true to life as my hand allows. Hold on. That's really neat.
As the water sparkling in the setting sun begins to lose the light shimmer, the gauntlet runner reaches the calm surface of the reef. Yet the day draws to an end, and all are left to wonder how to spend the evening hours.
How to spend the evening hours.
What
Ooh.
terrible rain. It will be a storm soon enough.
Yike,
Can this
yike.
vessel withstand it?
It's doing better than me, at least. Suppose we do owe Forden, if only because he handled that sea monster. Closure, etc.
Oh, shit.
Did we hit a rock out there or something? Back in a mo, I'll go sneak a look outside.
Those fool brothers are still abed, even in this tempest. Bloody Parapus. Almost makes one envy them.
Right, I heard. You aren't too fond of the Parapus. They both had horrible upbringings, those two. But they really do have kind hearts behind the glares. They've risked their lives for mine countless times. One time, I asked what I could do to repay them, and they came over all red-faced. We'd like to hear you sing, Lady Juna. Your voice is awful pretty, Lady Juna.
Shouldn't he be driving?
Is this a joke to you?
I thought they were
You
hanging
think
out.
an outcast Ujeef is in no position to speak ill of the Paripus?
What? No, I didn't mean...
Bloody hell, how does anyone sleep on this old bucket? You feel that shaking earlier? Huh? Could cut the air in here with a knife. What were you two on about?
Kind of sharing life stories? I'm trying not to lie.
Everyone's life stories, I suppose.
Indeed. Talking about how I dislike the Paripus.
You and the rest of the world. Or do you think you're special?
We don't have to keep dancing around it, do we, Del? Why can't we be straight with him? Just come out with it, yeah? Tell him you still ain't sure that stuff with Glottel was on the level.
If even we're suspicious, there's no way Lord Luis hasn't worked it out already. Not that it matters to me, anyway.
I wouldn't mind Fidelio and Basilio being, like, party members if they, like... You know, if we got to know them and they were actually good and we understood why they were with Luis and we could convince them that there's a better way, blah, 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 blah. Fidelio sounds like one of the Beatles. Paul? What? I am not... I mean, I've listened to plenty of Beatles music in my time, but I'm not familiar enough with the way the Beatles sound while speaking to recognize any of their voices.
Still, I had to make sure, see for myself whether Lady Juna is on our side or not.
Come on, you two.
Uh-oh.
Ah! Something's out there! Look outside! It's a monster! A great briny beast! Everyone to the deck, quick!
Why the fuck would I want to go out on the deck?
What's happening?
Our prep.
Alright, well, that's a great place to save. Alright.
Hurry!
What now?
What do we got going on? Faker, Brawler, Masked Dancer. I feel like we should just immediately swap over to Mage. Maybe not, though. Yeah, I feel like we should just immediately swap over. That's the only thing she knows. So... Oh, we need to go see more. Damn. Yeah, we need to... we need to go see more. Talk to everybody.
You having a laugh?
Monster's problem. If Lady Juna gets hurt, it's your neck on the line. Monster's still about. We cannot let him damage His Highness's runner. Don't be talking
No
about His
way.
Highness. God's name is that? Didn't they say Forden defeated the monster? Yet here it is, carousing through a stormy sea.
What to do?
Don't especially mind the shaking, but all this creaking from the hull can't be good. If we don't do something fast, we'll surely flood. Rocking. Poor Stroll.
Seriously.
Bloody hell, can't stand these floating rust buckets. Talk later, just hurry up and do something, will you? This one? No, this one. Alright, let's see what we're dealing with. Oh, shit! Cutscene. Oh, shit!
What is that thing?
Okay. Not the way I wanted him to go out.
The hell are you doing? This supposed to be you helping those in need? Right, tell!
Yes.
Now! Hurry!
You alright, Tell?
Was that guy holding a... That tentacle was holding a giant
realize this changes
crown.
nothing. We're still...
Oh, that's a... Oh, that's a human!
Don't charge straight at it.
Oh, shit!
We've got the arms. We'll clear him out of the way.
Got it. If we don't kill the thing, we're all sunk.
Don't get used to it.
Yeah! Come on over here!
Now's our chance!
Alright, that was a pretty neat cutscene. I really like the cinematography in that, honestly. That
We'll
there
slice
were
up
some
some more
really
of the bastard's
cool
legs, stick to the body, and
motions.
take out what limbs you can.
Okay.
I don't know about you, but I'm not dying today. Let's get this over with.
If this keeps up, the runner's wrecked! Can we get those giant legs off us?
Ooh, to switch out party members during a battle, press left bumper to access the order view, then select party. Switching members consumes one turn icon. You can... Oh, that's so cool. Yes, I love it. Oh, that's great.
To the rear guard!
Seahorse Homo Sabara.
Mage! No.
Well, we gotta steal.
I'll take this. You're going to your name, eh?
The battlefield is
Oh,
mine
right.
to conduct.
Gotcha. Like, many times, I just absolutely dump someone's MP doing shit and then swap them out for a fresh character. Absolutely can see that. Absolutely can see that.
Better be. Let's set it up.
Yeah, sure, fuck it. Let's see how it
Please
goes.
allow me.
Let's cook some calamari.
Fire!
I stand ready.
They weren't weak, but it did pretty good.
Oh, power of heroes! This won't do. Join with me! Perhaps not this. Baker! Weakening the enemy! You need training!
God, Hulkenberg!
Nice.
Poetry in motion.
Sweet.
Masked dancer! This much. Let's do this together!
Hellfire Dance. All enemies with a one-time weakness to fire. One-time weakness to ice. High chance of one-hit killing all... What? High chance of one-hit killing all enemies? What? I presume that's not gonna work on bosses. We're gonna do
Look here.
weakness to fire.
Going for the weak spot! Great job, Juna.
You think yourself equal to a Yu-Ji's agility? A wise choice.
The battlefield is mine to We'll do this together!
On your guard!
Burn!
Hit their weakness! That's
I
your
am no
opening,
stranger
Captain.
to japes. Mark me closely. With
Pretty good.
blade in hand! I will not let you die.
That helped.
Much thanks.
That helped.
Ouch.
I'll show you.
Okay, what do we got?
A bit. Come on, follow me. I think not. Watch me. Gale!
Let us clean up this mess. I'll use what I must.
Does Conde work on him?
Thunder!
You hit their weakness.
The
Hey,
battlefield
Conde
is mine
is
to
a natural.
conduct.
Heisman.
Lend me your strength.
We are going to blunderbuss and kill all these things.
Please allow me.
Blunderbuss,
Fire!
blunderblast.
It's retracted. That should make things a little easier on us.
Is everyone all right?
Hey!
Oh, power of heroes! Can you withstand this?
Too slow.
That's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Nice.
I'll show you. This might now for a grand maneuver. I'm not feeling it. Please, after you.
We neither now accept your fate.
Who Kunderas? Mass Dancer Kunderas. I mean, it's gonna be better than what we've
I'll
got
lend a
going
hand
on.
myself.
Lightning!
You hit their weakness.
It's okay.
Nice.
We can do
bad.
this. Let's go. No, let's work together. No, by this power. Everyone, to the front.
Quite a move.
Observe the enemy. For all that we strive for! Are you all right?
Thanks.
My thanks.
Thank you. I'll give you the. This is just what I need. Howling wind!
You think yourself equal? Thunder!
I will fight with pride. Come forth, royal soul. Here.
Much thanks.
That helps.
Let's move it.
I see your game.
With blade in hand! Weakening the enemy!
Don't underestimate me. I'll show you. A bit much, actually. Your turn.
Let us clean. Mage! Too much. Now we strike.
If you would.
Lightning!
You hit their weakness.
It's okay.
Nice.
We can do
move,
this.
Heisman.
Commander! Let me help.
Quite a boon.
Thank you.
I'm obliged. I step. Let justice prevail!
This'll be over. I call upon a royal soul. How did that miss?
Miss?
Come on, Juna, focus.
Oh,
It's
shit.
crowded more legs. If we can take out some legs, that'll mean less attacks to deal with, right?
Hidden arm.
Well, that was
Get
nasty.
after it, love.
Thunder!
You hit their weakness.
I will fight with
Nice
pride.
move,
I won't hold back.
Heisman.
With healing power.
Much thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you. I am no straight faker! Can you withstand this?
I've got just the... Behold this power!
Forward!
This might sting.
Great job, Juna! Now they're weak to something new! God! Nice one, Captain!
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Witness our secret technique!
Get him!
Lightning!
You hit their weakness!
The battlefield is...
Nice
Commander!
move, Heisman!
We're going to...
No, let's set it up!
Blunderbuss. Blunder
Give it
blast.
all you've got!
I swear.
Burn!
I'll say the correct thing eventually. Probably not, but...
That's
I
your
am no
opening,
stranger
Captain.
to japes. Mark Baker! No. With blade in hand! Weakening the enemy!
I'll give you the performance of a lifetime. Come on, help me out!
Please allow me!
Going for the weak spot!
Great job, Juna!
You think now accept your fate!
Sorry! Dodge, Juna!
Decreasing its accuracy has really fucked it.
Commander! Is there... I'm all prepared.
If you would.
Fire!
Push through! That's your opening, Captain!
Is everyone all right? Let justice prevail! Can you withstand this?
I've got just the dance for you. I call upon a royal soul.
Witness our strength!
Get after it, love.
Thunder!
Went way better than I thought it was going to go. And it does! It does have it does have a big crown on Sabara's sucker. Excuse me.
Not bad.
Excuse
I'll
me?
strive for greater heights.
What can we do except have more luck?
Power can be so
He has
intoxicating.
8 strength? Holy shit!
A new power to wield.
Hey, Skullcracker! Woo! Nice. Shoot a forehead! It looks...
We
it's
overcame
there
it.
for me! I still can't use it, though. Because Streamlabs doesn't recognize
Somehow.
me as owning this stream. I may have to refresh. Well, I don't really... Yeah, I'll worry about it later.
I can't believe this! There are still monsters out here! Forden lied! He lied to everybody!
Either he lied, or he didn't know. Maybe the humans are spreading faster than anyone expected.
Oh, first time we've seen you lot really cut loose. That sure was magic, even with no igniters. Guess that's the kind of power that kills humans. And you can do it too, Lady Juna.
Well, I picked it up from him. You know I've a knack for improvising, love. But we'd never have gotten through this without you two helping us. Thank you.
Of course, my lady.
You too, Fidelio.
Don't mention it. Wouldn't have survived otherwise.
I feel like one of the brothers
Wait,
is gonna die.
something's amiss. I still hear water flowing, but it's coming from inside the runner.
Blast! We're dipping awfully low. Getting a bit soggy in here, chums.
Hold on, we're sinking. You've got to be kidding.
Bail the water! You two, help us!
What? You can't just order us... Oh, this bloody rust buckets.
I mean, this rust bucket's done pretty well so far.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We get it fixed? Very happy that we survived and are still afloat, but after bailing all that water out, 'twould seem that my poor back was a casualty of the incident. Touché. Really came through in a pinch, I must say. All thanks to you that my dear girl is well and safe. Must repay those old bones of yours for their sterling service.
You're right.
Too true. Maybe a day off would get those brothers to lighten up a bit too. But how about it, darlings? Let's take a day to just relax and watch the ocean. Agreed! That was my thought from the very beginning.
Come on.
Ah. It would have been a pleasant trip if not for the monster. I had no idea such a calamity awaited us.
And so...
I suppose you're too young for something like that mess to tire you out. Well, I have a mind to meditate and recover a bit. Care to join me? I'll think about
Goodbye.
it. Oh, do I only get to pick one person? Oh no! Oh, I hate it.
This is...
Thanks. I hate it.
Sam. Oh.
I'm not. If I improve with someone, it's gonna be with the brothers.
What do you want?
Leave.
Oh? Got a second? Yeah.
All right then.
Fuck's everyone else? You know what? I should go see more real quick. Let's save. I gotta go see about those, masks.
Now, where was I?
Would you look at this? Now then. So, you've acquired a new...
Can we go in the Forbidden Book yet?
What's this?
That is... All right. It's conceivable. Adieu.
Special experiments menu has been unlocked in Academia. Use special experiments to create items that certain archetypes utilize during battle. You can get the materials necessary for special experiments from enemies in battle.
Ah, how good of you to come.
The fuck is...
I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Equipped to use Seeker skills. Adds a resistance to wind and weakness to fire. Mask Dancer only. Equipped to use Adept Seeker skills. Equipped to use Mage skills. Equipped to use Adept Mage skills. Warrior, Swordmaster, Knight, Mage Knight, Brawler, Pugilist, Healer, Cleric, Gunner, Sniper, Thief, Assassin, Baker, Commander, General, Merchant. Okay, so here's part of the issue. So some of them cross over, right? So Strength White Mask is for both Warrior and Knight. And Brawler. No, that's... yeah, and Brawler. So, creating willy-nilly is going to be a little rough. Have I gone up to the second level recently? I haven't gone to Academia in a long time, period. I plan to take a run around and see if anything's changed. I think I'll make a magic seeker's mask. For science! Perform a special experiment. Got the 4 science achievement. Nice. I wonder if these are, like, one-use items? I wouldn't assume so. By the way, that icon look familiar? Yeah, it's the face mask for Persona 5. Yeah. We already have one. Yeah. That.
What would you care to know? This right here.
Quite a unique archetype, most notable for its ability to change its powers using various masks. These masks are sources of the archetype's heroic power. They can be equipped freely to change one's skills and even one's elemental resistance. That said, to create these masks requires a ritual I call a special experiment, and you need to gather the requisite ingredients.
All right.
That is, colorless white masks that I shall imbue with shades of power. Majority of them we will acquire in battle or within labyrinths.
Please.
I admit, I'm excited by the prospect of not only creating them, but laying eyes on them for the first time myself. I do hope you'll find this a worthy pursuit.
What would you care to know?
I'm super interested. They go in the character's accessory slot. Interesting. Very interesting. Have I bought the soundtrack yet? I have not. Pets. Pets. Alright, let's go up the stairs. Wasn't super thrilled with having to sack your accessory, but it gives you access to an entire different class's skills, is like the thing, right? So...
What now?
So, for example... Like... Juna herself, or in the Masked Dancer class, you get these skills, but if you go and equip it... Oh, hold up. I just put something else on. What does she have now? Alright, so these are the Masked Dancer skills. Passively recovers a medium amount of caster's MP every turn. Restores more if archetypes of the same lineage are present. Passively recovers your MP every turn? That's pretty fucking dope. And just straight up heavy magic fire damage to all enemies. Holy shit. The classes are not created equal. Sable Dance. One-time weakness to dark. Interesting. Very interesting. So it looks like... Equipped to use Seeker skills. But the Seeker skills it gives us... are Cyclo, Tarukaja, and Tetra Break. Interesting. So, equipping a Magic Seeker gets a Cyclone, Gayama, and Vitalja. I mean, yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty interesting. Faster way to see the resistances you get from an E-Mask? Well, you can see the resistances. I wish there was a faster way you could see skills, but it tells you the resistances that you get. Adept Seeker adds resistance to wind, weakness to fire. But it doesn't tell you what skills. Oh, I guess. Yeah, it's pretty quick if you're just in here. That's not bad. Only one menu. That's not bad. Yeah. That could be worse. Resistance to wind. Wind fire. Fire wind. Slash electric. Dark electric. Alright, cool. Pretty neat. I'm just gonna strongest.
Nice!
Innocent fan. My classes, the setup I have right now is so fucking weird. Thief.
Yep.
Paladin.
Okay. Whoa.
It'd be really cool if like the...
What now?
It'd be really cool if like the second tier, right? Allowed you to equip 2 different masks. That would be fucking dope. Like, that would be really neat. What?
That's right. Exactly.
Fucking Dragoon.
Oh, really?
Trickster!
That means...
Tycoon. That's fine.
We'll figure it out. The thing is...
Huh, that's interesting. There's 2 over there that we have yet to unlock, which is presumably this and this. But what the fuck is this? That got a crown on it? Is that king? Is that becoming king? That looks like that's becoming king. It's like a bow, maybe? I can't really tell with that. Maybe it's like a axe? I can see that if that's like Basilio or something like that. I still have an intense feeling that one of them is gonna die. Like Fidelio's gonna die or Basilio's gonna die. Alright, anyways, back to what we were
You'll
doing.
come again.
Huh. Your thoughts? I see.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to do that. We might stick with it. I don't really want to go back through things, so I think we might stick with it. I'm trying to think of ways to outwit Luis. I'm hoping we get to talk to everybody, but I feel like we're not going to. But all my ideas feel full of holes. An idea comes to me, but I end up thinking Luis isn't dumb enough to fall for that, and I'm stuck there. Even you're having trouble? Even you're struggling, maybe there's really is no fooling him.
Huh?
Have that much faith in me. For some heavy expectations.
Ah, right.
You know, I recall when I met you back at the recruitment center, they were slinging all sorts of accusations at you, but you handled it with such grace. The next time was in the carriage. The roads were so rough we could hardly keep our arses in our seats, but there you were, reading a book of all things. You were a right strange one, but I liked you too. I never imagined I'd be entrusting my life to you as much as I do now. My duty as a noble compelled me to protect you as one younger than I. But now I really do think of you as a true little brother. You're the little brother here? Big bro? Big bro!
Hold on.
Huh?
Nope, sorry. There's something wrong with that. Right, I'm afraid not. But seriously, I'm grateful I have someone I think of like a brother. Grateful for you.
Mm.
You've really helped me out by being there for me. Well, here, in life, I mean. Right. Well, since I'm already oversharing, I might as well give this to you. Here. Knacker bracelet.
Take this.
The handcrafted item I picked up in Brylehaven. I was told it was made from a blue seashell. They're said to ward off sea disasters since these seashells must survive the deep sea to wash up on shore. I think us surviving the attack last night proves it works, eh? I hope it continues to protect us on our journey. To all of us, you're irreplaceable. That's why I want you to hold on to it.
Got it. It'll be all right.
Got stuck.
As the clear surface gives way to the glassy
That's kind
ink
of sad. I
darkness,
really want to know what
the
everyone
gauntlet
says.
runner
I guess I
reaches a
could.
remote
I guess I
island.
could load.
The party gets a good night's rest, grateful for the still land that does not sway them at its whims.
I might do that. I might load just to kind of see what happens with everyone, because I'm kind of interested.
What to pick?
It's time.
What now?
Jewelry given by Stroll. +5 to all stats. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Alright, if I load... So we still need to go do the more stuff, but we can flip through that pretty quick. Wait, did we already do it?
What now?
Now, where was...
Would you look?
I want to do these.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable. Oh, you're coming.
Bum 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 bum. Alright, let's save. We'll go see Hulkenberg's.
Huh. Indeed.
The seas are so peaceful, anyone recounting the previous night's events risks being labeled a liar. With these conditions, we should arrive at Verga Island tomorrow. Our sailing vessel has held up quite admirably. Considering the haste with which it was constructed, one can no longer cast aspersions on Nurus or his talents.
That reminds me.
The calm seas have even allowed Stroll to regain a sliver of composure. He ceased chanting, "I'm going to be sick." His consternation was most bewildering. Don't feel sick?
Come now.
Seasick? Strikes me as an odd concept. My first voyage at sea was also characterized by a clash with a temperamental storm. The waves forced the ship onto its side, and the walls and floors traded their roles most suddenly. The storm howled through the rooms, and I was forced onto the deck with a great tumult. Consequently, I simply tied myself to the ship so I could not be forced off, and read a book until the sea calmed itself. Read a book? Hide yourself, sure. Read a book? Trip bears little resemblance to my prior voyage. I was openly mocked when I stated I was searching for His Highness. Particularly rude Kerr yelped, "Do you think that corpse took the royal yacht across the sea?" Of course, I received naught in terms of assistance. Time passed, indifferent to my concerns, or even my perception. Maybe the prince has truly died, and the fault lies with me for failing to repel such an attack. Such thoughts became my constant companions during that time. Searching for His Highness was my stated goal, but thinking on it now, perhaps I was simply looking for an appropriate place to die. Have allies now. Prince is alive, and I think that's important. But I think it's more important to have people around you.
It'll be fine.
No longer need to feel that way. You have plenty of allies beside you. Deliver such thoughtful words with an effortless haste. Hope is with me now, alongside a multitude of comrades who will fight beside me for His Highness's sake.
Sorry.
Apologies, I should not be so free with my thoughts, especially with the brothers Magnus amongst our ranks. Tell me more about your travels.
You are curious.
May not contain anything of interest.
Take this.
Yes, I have something I wanted to give you. For your expectations, it's but a trinket. Narwhal's Horn. Quite some time ago, I passed through a port town and received this from a fortune teller. Supposedly, it wards off the sea's myriad dangers. Your superstition, assuredly. However, after receiving it, I was stricken with fever and bedridden. Some days later, I learned that the ship I was to originally board was lost at sea. So perhaps there is some truth to its abilities, which is why I now pass it on to you.
Now then.
The sun will soon retire. The encampment that Nura spoke of should be visible to us soon. Oh.
As the clear surface the part.
Alright, are they all going to just be +5 stats? That is the question.
What to pick?
Whew. It's time.
What now?
+5 stats. I get the feeling they're all
What
just
now?
going to be a +5 stats. But I'm more interested in the conversations than I am just the, like, ooh, let's find the best item for us type situation. Can we talk to Nurus? Is he an option?
Hello?
Looks like Nurus might not be an option. Heisme is right here. Let's do Heisme.
And so...
Give up. It was a fool's errand to attempt to meditate with all this incessant racket. Surely you hear this pandemonium as well. It is the cries of all the creatures of the sea. I can only hear the sounds of the waves. Perhaps this is one of life's many annoyances that only afflicts the UG. The fish in the sea are in a panic. Last night's skirmish with that sea beast has put the depths into a state of chaos.
Well...
Above all that, however, the surface seems peaceful. A complete about-face from last night. Appearance at least calms my soul. Soothing. Let yourself relax. I cannot lower my guard yet, especially with those brothers in our midst. Though I suppose even they must realize the futility of agitating a fight on a vessel this small.
Then...
So am I wrong to assume that this is your first voyage across the sea? I've never been quite this far from land myself. However, I previously visited the beach with my son. We fished together.
I believe...
That holiday occurred at this time of the year. The shore was populated with many others who had the same idea as well. We settled ourselves in a secluded, rocky area, far from the crowds. I did not tell him it was because we were huge. But in hindsight, I so dearly wish I would have stood tall and simply enjoyed that moment with my son. No concern for the judgment of others. When my son pulled a fish from the sea, he said, "I guess fish will bite anyone's hook." In other words, it surprised him that a fish would settle for a UG like him. I never stood up to the discrimination. My cowardice, I ran from it. And in doing so, I unintentionally taught my son that there was shame in being UG. Yeah, but you were also avoiding conflict, right? Like, yes, totally get what you're saying, but at the same time, you know, just trying to muscle your way into crowds like that might have caused an altercation and been dangerous, etc., etc. So, that's a hard one. I don't think you should linger on it. I think you tried to do what was right in the moment.
Yes.
I often allow my thoughts to be shackled by past missteps. I hope, at least, that I may glean some wisdom by returning to these moments.
My apologies.
A regret. The regrets of an old man are a poor substitute for rousing conversation. It's no recompense, but allow me to give you this. Falcon anklet.
Take this.
Perhaps you've heard of an avian creature which soars across the sky in a manner similar to a shooting star. This is a sort of amulet crafted in honor of it. A great bird seeks its prey in the rivers and seas and dives from a great height to seize them. It is a hunter which makes no sound and leaves no trace in its wake. Perhaps it is immodest to say as much, but I like to think I possess these same qualities. Once possessed. Once possessed? You're still like that, Heisman. What are you talking about? One day I shall regale you with something more stirring. I'll regale you with somewhat more stirring stories of my time in the Shadow Guard. Now that I'm reminded of it, I suppose I have served the royal family as well. Alright, we'll do a brief confirmation.
As the clear the
to ascertain that it's just +5 stats. Interesting.
What to pick?
In whether or not
What now?
Basilio and Falcon Anglet +5 stats.
What now?
Time in the runner. Listen to Juna, read from the bookshelf, listen to Hulkenberg, soaked in a bath case, listen to Heisme.
What now?
Alright, let's talk to Juna.
Oh, got a second. Thanks. The truth is...
Wanted to talk to you about the Magnus brothers. Don't worry, I sent them off on errands, so they won't catch a word of this. Anyway, in regards to our dear Fidelio yesterday, I do have to thank you for saving him. I'm so very sorry they accompanied us to Virga Island.
Well?
I know they both jump at Luis's command, but they are really good lads. A bit sensitive, perhaps. Here ahead! Bit sensitive?
What?
Oh, I didn't mean... That didn't seem negative to me. I thought I was asking a question. Maybe you could think of them as overly considerate. They're rather fond of my songs. And I do owe them a debt of gratitude for escorting me around and keeping Luis's men at a safe distance.
But...
On the other hand, I don't think it's wise to trust them completely. You remember their suspicions about what transpired with Gladel. If I'm not careful, I could compromise the whole mission. I think it's about time I stopped being so naive. Deep down, I knew they would eventually become an obstacle.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah, but... Isn't this just exhausting? How about you sing me a little lullaby to calm me down? Hope you like warbling.
Leave it to me.
Huh?
I do hope you're serious. So sing something for me, will you? I vow to remember it, and one day, all of us will. Just say, for whatever reason, when I'm with you, I feel like I can just be myself. Sorry, my eyes were just so heavy. Having slept in that position before, that's a terrible position to sleep in. Fall asleep? You stayed here the whole time? Feel better now? Wonderful. I even believe I dreamed, and it's been quite a while since that happened.
Look at this!
Right, here, I've been meaning to give you this, but it kept slipping my mind. Aeon Pearl Ring. The charm I bought before we left Brylehaven. Pearls come from oysters, and they take a long time to form. That's why they symbolize growth and prosperity. I bought it for myself, but it's a bit too big. Besides, I think you'd put it to much better use on this journey. Take it.
Bye.
As the party...
Okay, we're gonna try talking to Fidelio and Basilio and see... Oh, that's a different angle.
What to pick?
See what's what.
What now?
It's $5 stat. Are those two really gonna give me plus $5 stats?
Sam! Oh.
Then talk with me, even though I'm here to keep you in line. Yeah, sure, but let's go topside. Be a pain if Del saw.
Sam?
Nothing to say to you. Bell says I'm to keep my trap shut around you unless I got something worth talking about. Well, actually, there is one thing. For saving my brother. Couldn't let that go unsaid. Still, it's a real miracle. It's some weird ship.
What the?
I mean, why the hell's it so small? It keeps shaking and creaking like it's about to fall apart. With a bigger craft, you could have just rammed into the sea beast head-on, eh?
Maybe.
I mean, be fair. Are we even going to make it to Virga Island? Probably fine.
Got it.
It'll be fine, probably. What do you mean, probably? But Luis's runner is nothing like this one. When it's flying, it's smooth as you like. I can plop down on the beds and sprawl out easy. So much in this ship. Heard stories from some sailor lads. These seas are connected to hell, they say. Sounded like superstitious talk to me, but there was that monster yesterday and that wave. See those white crest waves out in the distance? That means the ocean current's gotta be swirling up a storm out there, yeah? The portal to hell, gotta be. That means monsters are probably crawling out of it there even now. Give any man the shivers. Could have done more swimming practice. They'll warn me. Always right about this sort of thing. Really trust me.
Yeah.
Tells the boss here. Keep your mouth shut about me being scared of the ocean, got it?
Yeah.
Ain't a bribe to shut you up or anything, but here, take it if you like. Carapace strong. White sand roads. I feel like I gotta go with that one. People say it's a good thing to have on you. Everyone from my hometown could tell you that. Oh, this one's just a novelty shop knockoff, of course. Used to have a real one, but I lost track of it after some fight. Bill gave it to me when I was younger. Smaller than that one. I can still remember how happy I was to get it. Crap, I ran my mouth. Aren't we making camp soon?
Hey!
Not one word of this to Dell. Not about the charm and not about me. You step out of line and I'm going straight to Lord Luis. We gotta get them to stop. I say we gotta get them to stop being so gung-ho over Lord Luis, but I'm willing to bet Lord Luis will do that for us. Because he's kind of an asshole.
What to pay? What now?
All stats plus 5. I do somewhat feel
what now?
Like I should be taking that one. I do somewhat feel like I should be taking that one. Alright, let's talk to Fidelio and see how he do.
What do you want?
Only a bit. Not like you'd shut up about it if I said no.
What do you want?
Trying to get closer to me, you're wasting my time. Or your time. Why's that? You're an open book, mate. Just want to win us over. Oh, fine. Suppose I could use this opportunity too. See, I've got one warning for you.
A word of warning.
If you try anything funny with Lady Juna, I'll make you regret being born. I'd remember that if I were you. Done talking? What? You think I was going to thank you for yesterday? No.
No.
Hardly makes a difference if I live or die anyway.
Seriously.
It's true that you ended up being the one to save Lady Juna and protect Basilia. For that, at least, thank you.
Well?
No matter what your agenda is. I didn't have time to think, I just did it.
Listen.
Just instinct. Starting to sound like Basilio there. That's a debt. Think what you want about me, but I've got my own code. I'll return the favor before long.
Leave?
Don't get it twisted, yeah? That's the end of this conversation. I'm not out here to stand around chatting with the likes of you. Ah, shite. Losing my damn mind out here. Whatever. Here, now bugger off. Handmade flute. Saw a Parapus peddler in Brylehaven selling souvenirs. Bought this on a whim. Gave me this whole story about how its sound wards off evil. I'm planning on dying out here with you idiots, just for peace of mind, but it's better than nothing. Think that's the same thing you got? We'll be at the encampment soon. While I have your ear, your ship rocks like a bucket in a storm.
Got it.
Tell that clumsy driver of yours if he doesn't shape up, I'll throw him overboard and sail it myself. And I'm dead serious, like. I think we're actually gonna go with the conversation with Basilia.
As the party gets it.
Actually. It's a fucking boat, Del. It's a small boat. It's not a tiny boat, it's a small boat. Small, I mean, that's why a cruise ship...
What?
You don't... It's time.
I mean, you still feel waves, but you don't feel it as much. Like, a big vessel dampens the overall issue. All stats +5. Okay, we are going to... purely funsy cosmetic. We're going to go for the Basilio version because it gets us a white rose.
Sam.
And that feels appropriate to me.
Maybe.
Probably
Got it. Well.
As the clear surface gives the part.
Okay. Let's save it up. See what else we can do. That shit's like best in slot for a bit. Yeah, I would assume. I mean, +5 to all stats. We're using we've been pretty much exclusively using the Venom Ward charm. It does prevent a bunch of stuff, but also primarily just for the +3 stats. I could absolutely see us being like, hey, hey, hey. Right? Like, I do really want to outfit Gallica. White Sand Road. Fidelia. Okay, more imagination.
All right then. Let's go.
Eyes me up here.
All right then.
Let's go.
Hanging out in here. Stroll. We need another marbled bluefin tuna.
All right.
Look! All right.
You're fucking... Get off the goddamn counter with your feet.
Come on.
All right then.
Let's go talk to Heisme. Some imagination up here. Cool little lake place we're camping out.
Ah, it's you.
Oh. Visit to Brylehaven was most eventful, was it not? It's like such a blur. Actually, would you mind refreshing an old man's memory? What exactly did happen? A lot happened. It's been a lot. Indeed, it's difficult to even summarize it all. The tournament, meeting with Luis, infiltrating his runner, was all so much. I struggled to keep up. On top of it, you managed to ingratiate yourself with Luis. Boarding his rudder was quite the risky gambit, but you deftly handled it all. Managed it all so casually. I cannot deny that you are truly a man of action.
Even so,
novel of yours. Those words would drive you. This all some attempt to make that illusory world a reality. Coming up. We got a Dotus. He's up a bonus. Brushy time. Brushy time. Brushy, brushy. You think those tiny claws are perfect to tenderize meat? Yeah, I mean, maybe. You're a sweet boy. Even though you're a dumb doo-doo head. Get that chest. You get that chest. You need a delicious treat? Is it time for a delicious Odie treat? I actually brushed him earlier, so this shouldn't take so very long. Just trying to help get his winter coat off of him. He's been shedding so much here lately. Alright. That is enough out of you. I bet we get a tiny baby. Yep. I shook the bag, tiny baby just darted in. You go the fuck back over there. No. No. You're gonna learn to be a good boy. You're gonna learn to be a good boy. Oh, ah. Hey. No. That's not. Ass. No. Here. That's it. That's all you get. Alright. Odie. Back legs were, or back claws were digging into my leg. He dropped his treat. I don't, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. Do you also need a brushing? Cat brushy. Massive amount of fur. You got too much fur, kitty. You got too much fur, kitty. Especially in this fucking tail. My god. And he's gone. Shoots off across existence. Okay. Oh, he shoots off across existence because it's 10 o'clock. And 10 o'clock means the food gets auto-poured. Like he's starving. Oh yeah. That sounded mocking. I assure you it was not my intent. Such idealism has driven many to accomplish great things. I too once possessed a similarly zealous passion. For so long I assumed I was no longer capable of entertaining such ardent dreams, that they bubble to the surface again whenever I'm with you. Perhaps together. Talk a lot of shit about Chewie, but at least he's not an opportunistic eater. I don't understand him. He acts like he's starving at all times. He gets fed multiple times a day. There's often even food in the bowls, and he's just like, you know, it doesn't matter. If you pour more in, he flips out.
All right.
Only 4 imagination on that one. Retiring so soon? Your sour expression does not deter me. Sleep can wait, for this old man's ramblings demand an attentive pair of ears.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Luis has sent an emissary to Verga Island.
As reported by a crier, it's the elder boy who brought Joanna to the judging.
So he stands with Luis then. No doubt he seeks Dracodius.
A gambit to steal the public's gaze, perhaps. Taking a prize from the only land beyond the church's reach. Laughable. The reason we leave those barbarians alone is that we've nothing to gain from them. Your Eminence?
Merely a passing thought.
Let him chase the lance. It changes nothing. With the dawn of Saints' Day, your Eminence's authority will be unshakable as the mountains.
That lance is gonna be like a powerful enough magical artifact, like that it can pierce through the king's magic is what's gonna happen. And we're gonna deliver it right into Luis's hands, and then he's gonna fucking kill Thornton.
As long as we tell the public that these divine relics truly originated in Sanctism, yes, that should do. The candidates gathered at the Saints' Day Festival will be under the protection of the King's magic. Some of them may use that as a shield to sow violence and discord.
I am aware, Your Eminence. Please, leave everything to your humble servant.
Oh-ho!
Or it's gonna be something else weird, like... Maybe he's gonna, like, drop a human on him. Not, like, actual, like, squish him, but, like, let a human loose with the intention of the human killing Thornton. Maybe that's his plan. So, our long sojourn at sea will come to an end today. Should arrive around noontime, but we must make preparations to berth beforehand. Like the weather will be hot and humid. I'd like to hope we could just pop in, grab the lance, and pop right back out. I'd be lying if I said I didn't wish the same, but we'd best prepare for a long stay. This island is infamously insular and closed off. Our welcome will not be a warm one.
Then...
I should take a nice cold shower before we arrive. I don't even know if there will be real inns there for us to stay in. True.
Narrowly escaping the threat of the sea monster, the party rides the currents of the inland sea to their destination, Virga Island. Virga is a word given to the island by the mainland, meaning uncivilized. But its inhabitants give this name no purchase. Put another way, we are trespassers from a country that has unilaterally regarded the islanders as heretics. To forget this is to invite pointless conflict. As though it knows it is unwelcome, the Gauntlet Runner glides silently onto the island's less populated rear shore.
I can't take this heat. It's enough to cook a man alive.
Ugh. All my ear fur is stuck together.
Do we really have to go this way? There was a beautiful beach just over there.
Chin up now, milady. Easy to get a good backstab when you're coming up behind him, see?
There will be no stabbing, back or otherwise. Honestly.
It's at least true that coming at them head-on would only alarm them. First, we need to find out where this lance is.
You can
It's
bet the
called
runner
a
won't be spotted here,
lance.
eh? Got the wide ocean on all
The
sides.
lance.
The old girl's not exactly unscathed from the beastie's clutches, so I'll stay back for a spot of repairs. Good luck on the lance hunt, what?
Who's there? Are you from the outside?
What's wrong?
I thought I heard a voice.
A voice? Whose?
All that salt air gets your head. Our chances out here already aren't looking too good.
So, how do we find this lance?
Ideally, we blend in with the locals, gather information. But if they really are all Mustari, that might
I was
be a
gonna
bit tricky.
say, you want to get us a bunch of fucking helmets? Like,
Let's see. To start with, we could try staying hidden and observing the village from afar.
Sounds like a right hassle. How many days would you have us playing hide and seek?
Fair point. How long can we actually stay on this island?
Well, given the deadline for arriving in Altabury, it would be best to get the lance and leave by September the 5th.
The sooner we're out of here, the better. Let's go.
September the 5th.
Hey,
We have our
does
day.
this place look familiar to you?
We may be a bit lost.
You're kidding! We can't afford to get lost on some godforsaken island! This is a disaster! Oh, I'm sweating through my outfit. And these weird bugs. I've had enough!
What I give for a snack and a cold tub to dunk me head in.
Need you voice every little complaint. You are not the only ones enduring this trek.
Quiet a moment. Running water nearby. Sounds like an open space. Could be a natural spring of some kind.
What? Really? Let's head that way.
Phew. I suppose we might as well if we're lost.
Oh, shit. Damn, she got hair.
It's drinkable. Much clearer than the capital's water, too.
Oh, brilliant. I could use a dip to get the salt
Hold
off me.
on.
Who are you? Can
Who are
hear
you?
me? Then surely you must be a messenger of the dragon god.
Is something amiss?
I'm imagining things.
Nope. Not imagining things.
Could it be a villager?
You must be the...
Priestess! Mustari!
Hey, Del, let's go.
Mainlanders! You're not of this island!
Wait, listen!
Peace.
Seize them!
Yo, peace. Peace, chill. If Ruby was there, she'd scratch your face. I mean, she was clothed.
Behave yourselves. Now, you're a candidate for the throne, are you not? He had to steal Dracodios, no doubt. And not content with that, you befouled the priestess's cleansing pool. We need hear nothing further. You shall all be executed.
Fastest trial I've had.
Calm down. First off, you can't kill a candidate. Have you not heard of the king's magic?
You beg for your life in vain, wretch.
Hail, I'm told the priestess is ready.
Accept your fate. You're not getting out either way.
What do we do now?
It seems the brothers have fled. Perhaps they've gone to report to Neurus.
I doubt it. Those thugs are here for the lance alone. They care nothing for us.
Ismay, I love you. You are best boy. But they're gonna break us out, and you're gonna eat your words.
We can work with that. Can't return without the lance anyway.
Maybe.
But I'd rather see if we can break ourselves out, instead of counting on them to save us.
By the way, anyone else find it strange that they recognized a candidate at a glance? I wasn't expecting news to travel this far.
Probably my fault, I'm afraid. They had a lot of questions, and they weren't, gentle about asking.
That Botlin's voice? The fuck are you doing here? Why are you here? What did you do this time?
What did you do this time?
Oh, you wound me, sir. I was hoping the word of the Crown Theocracy might be worth something here. Turns out, they prefer chains to questions.
But why are you here?
Why else? I heard some helpless, boneheaded twit of a candidate crossed the waters to Verga Island, so I, naturally, had to follow. I'd thought stowing away on that Mastari candidate ship might get me safely on the island, and, well...
And now who's the helpless twit? This is ridiculous! Why would a crier go to such lengths anyway?
Seemed as good an opportunity as any. I wanted a peek behind the Sanctus curtain, see what the truth really is. For now, we may as well be patient. You'll have your opening soon enough.
It's like
The
less
people here-
crier and more reporter.
Well,
He really
you'll
wants
find
the
they aren't
scoop.
as monolithic as they'd like.
Oh shit.
Have you heard? The Sanctus Church has ordered its adherents to seize all divine relics.
Those zealots go too far. Surely this must be the reason for the Dragon God's wrath.
Fuck. I
Don't be
didn't stop
alarmed,
it in time.
everyone. Please remain calm.
Hey, Adini! You look pretty cool without your helmet, my man. I was trying to pause it so that we could look at that mural behind them. It looked pretty cool.
Master Adeni.
Adeni.
There are trespassers upon our island, from ships other than the trade vessels. But we have already captured them. Reportedly, one is a candidate, and one is a crier from the Sanctus Church. They seek Dracodios, the lance of the Dragon God. Until now, the Church has hesitated to intrude in our homeland. We can only assume they are making their move.
I knew it. They think they're untouchable. No offense is beneath them.
That damned Forden. He's not just after our relics. He would silence us forever.
Master Adeni, put them to death! Let us see justice served! Wait. Our captives have done nothing to hurt any of the islanders.
Why do you hesitate? If they would pervert our dearest beliefs, then they deserve only to be sacrificed. Our livestock are all maddened by disease, our seas are infested with grotesque horrors, and now even our fields lie dead and fallow.
So that mural behind them, it's like this altar of sacrifice? But it doesn't really look sacrificial. It looks more like worship of a being that is slumbering but seeing. I wonder if that is representative of their dragon god, if like the dragon god is humanoid, and or maybe that central thing is actually the lance of Dracodios, and it like it it holds someone to that altar.
The dragon god must be appeased, else we shall never survive his wrath. It has been our way since time immemorial. When disaster strikes, we offer a sacrifice to the dragon god that he might ease our woes. It is the most basic of our teachings.
Everyone calm down. All this talk of justice, of sacrifice.
Master Adeni, would you see us repeat the tragedy of the past? With all respect, you abandoned your chase for the throne. You returned to your rightful home. Surely you have accepted that our traditions are the only way.
Not thinking that Mistari traditions are all hot.
Because of your indecision, because you vaulted in your faith to the dragon god, your father and mother both.
I will have silence.
Master Adeni, please. The sacrifice. We cannot simply suffer in silence.
My brother, do not fear.
One of you is joining the party. One of you is joining the party. We gotta have a Mistari. What do we have? We have a Clamar. We have a Resant. We have a Ujif. We have a Nidia. Obviously, we have an Elda. One of the brothers is going to be a Parapus, or is a Parapus, but is going to join us. And then we need a Mistari, right? Like, oh, we don't have a rogue either. That does put a damper on things. That puts a damper on my gotta catch 'em all party members concept.
I have just purified myself for the spring. I'm ready to serve as our people's sacrifice.
Yufa.
I am a priestess. I have known from birth that my life's greatest impact would be as an offering to the dragon god.
We're not letting that happen.
Indeed, it brings me great pride. I can serve my village in a way the priestesses in times of peace could not.
We're definitely gonna try to prevent that.
If our island might be saved, I will gladly give my life for it.
Oh, bless you, Priestess Yufa. We will not forget your sacrifice.
Fuck you. I hate... Ooh.
This will surely appease the dragon god. You are our last hope. Priestess Yufa, our salvation, our future.
Prepare the ship. I will accompany her to the altar in the Dragon Temple, where Dracodios rests.
You catch that? The Dragon Temple. Sounds like that's where we'll find our lance.
I did a bit of reading on Verga Island once. Army reports say it's surrounded by an archipelago, otherwise uninhabited, and one of them islands is nothing but a massive temple.
Not another soul on them? Strange lot, these pagans. Gotta be bloody stupid to build your big important temple out where nobody can get to it.
Could be. Or maybe they weren't the ones who built it. Either way, we'll need a ship.
Sounds like we better hurry and bail our new crewmates out. All this stink in the square probably means less guards on duty.
Ugh.
Come on, Del, we can't leave them high and dry. The fair lady Juna likes them, don't she?
And more importantly, the fair lady Juna is with them, isn't she?
And the fair lady's the only one we have to rescue.
Awful cold, Del.
She's the only one you need to rescue for you, yes, but it'd make it complicated to just go in and rescue only her?
Not getting attached now, are you? You knew going in they might be our traitors. Look, you want to work together, then let me do the thinking, right? I've got all this under control. Ugh.
Hey, Del, you're not still hurting from the sea battle, are you?
I'm fine. We'll wait till nightfall. Shadowy business, all this. Lady Juna. Let's get those bindings off. Easy does it now. Calm down, you amateurs.
Nobody said anything. Calm down, you. Overreacting.
Thanks. I'd hoped you'd come back for us.
We know where the lance is. Let's move.
Wait, aren't you going to untie the others?
We're your bodyguards, not theirs.
What? Since when do you follow orders to the letter?
I've already told you we can't trust these people, and now it's clear we can't even trust them to protect you.
He did a fine enough job saving your life out at sea.
Del!
He's one of us now. Lord Luis gave him direct personal orders, and you'd still leave him to die. I promised Lord Luis I'd keep an eye on him too. If you get him killed, I'm the one who's failed.
Hear, hear. 3 appropriately stealthy cheers for cooperation. And I'd be very much obliged if some generous spirit could get me untied too.
I say we leave Batlin.
Ugh. Better to let a church leech rot. You're annoying, and you talk too much.
Haha, yeah, I get that a lot. Funny thing though, I get more chatty the more distress I'm in, and I'm quite beside myself here.
We could just shut him up permanently.
No, Del. We don't want to leave a mess. If things get dicey, we've got some meat shields at the least, eh? Gonna need all the manpower we can get if we want that lance.
Is the lance somewhere dangerous?
Well, about that. Turns out this dragon god might be a bit more real than we thought, and more bent out of shape.
They're sacrificing some village lass to it, and the crowd was scared stiff besides. We can't rule out that this dragon's more than a folktale.
So we're to face a dragon? Well, that's just lovely.
I've been there, done that.
Untie everyone this instant. Or do you fancy better chances with fewer swords?
Oh, fine, I get it. Just give me a second. Oi, kid. Don't make me regret this.
I'm gonna make you regret this.
Count on it. Cheeky one, aren't you? Just don't get yourself killed, pup. Fine, just get over here and I'll let you loose.
I'm 90% sure it's gonna be Fidelio that dies.
You're going last. Considering the size of the island, there's only the one settlement. The chief's young, too, goes by Edeni or something.
Edeni? Was he not the Mastari candidate we met before? I'd no idea he was this island's ruler.
He and the sacrificial maiden are headed for the temple on one of the deserted islands. That's where we find the lance. Oh, and the girl marked for death is his sister.
His own sister?
Something about appeasing the dragon god's anger. All these islanders worship it, and they say the calamities come from its fury.
Is that true?
Course not. Just don't know whether all this superstition is rooted around an actual dragon or a made-up one.
Yeah!
Fair point. I'm curious about this Draco Dios being a divine relic myself. If it was found in that temple, then the temple's probably an ancient ruin. Might be the perfect den for a dragon.
Should this creature exist, mortal sacrifice is beyond all reason.
What are you doing?
No torment is worth taking an innocent life for.
What are you doing?
Oh, that's rich from a fallen knight. You think nobody makes sacrifices out there in the real world? Or is all that below you, eh? You ask me, I say at least these people are doing what needs to be done.
Huh, fair enough. Though it would seem beyond the pale, it is not our scale of morality that measures them.
Yet I refuse to stand idly by while innocent lives are at stake.
Who cares about what they do with their lives? We're here for the lance.
Fun Hunt DLC!
Got enough problems
Casual
without you trying to
10
fix
gigs.
theirs.
Jesus. I'm gonna be downloading a lot tomorrow between the Path of Exile 2 update and
They'd only ever told me
Hunt
these lands were
DLC.
wild and uncivilized, but...
Jeez.
It's like seeing sanctism reflected in a mirror.
We'll get the spear, of course. But we won't let anyone die. That should be good enough. We've been saying it since the beginning. We help anyone in need. No exceptions. Right? My friend?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
That settles it.
Indeed. 'Tis the path we've chosen. Let us withdraw to the Sea Runner first. It shall bear us across the waters to this temple island.
Go on. Give them a chance.
Please, help my sister.
What the fuck happened?
Wait, he's...
Please help my sister Yufa. The temple full of Makla.
Pull yourself together, man. He's barely breathing.
Did he just say Magla? I wonder what happened.
We need to get him to the Gauntlet Runner. No, tis too deep a wound for its capabilities. To the village, then.
What, are you mad? You just broke yourselves out of that damned place.
We cannot leave him to die.
I don't understand you lot.
No, this could work out for us. He's the island's chief, right? If we save his life, the whole village might come around on us.
What are you talking about? We already know where the lance is. All we have to do now is take it.
And how about this? I'll follow him because I'm assigned to keep an eye on him. And you have to keep an eye on me because you're my bodyguards, right?
Fine. Be my guest. But if it comes down to you or the lance, you know I'll have to take the lance.
I mean, the lance is my job, not your job.
Whatever happens, I can't trust anyone but my family. And my Lord Luis.
Well, Batlin, looks like you'll have to repay the favor a bit earlier than expected. Go tell Neurus what's going on. To be honest, it's possible we won't make it back.
Getting a bit messy, this. Not that I mind. Consider the favor returned. The Gauntlet Runner's just further down.
We got a
right?
man dying. Can we hurry this up? Hustle.
We'll carry this man back to the village. Give me a hand.
Where am I?
Chief!
I'm still...
Join me, Edeni!
You're in one of my spare rooms at the inn.
You see, these people brought you here.
Wonders never cease. It's you. But you were being hunted. How did you manage to return safely?
2 of my companions acted as decoys to draw the soldiers away. That was all it took for us to sneak in.
Chief, what happened? Where is your sister?
We made it to the temple, but the air was thick with Magla. Some of the island's beasts have turned feral.
You mean the melancholia set in?
They made short work of our guards. Yufa and I were separated. I was the only one who fled to the sea.
My word. Then we need to gather more troops. If we don't act, the ritual...
No. Our soldiers cannot stand against those horrors. We'd only be sending more to their deaths.
But...
Then we can do the honors. We've our own reasons to see the lance, and such monsters do not frighten us. But there's something I need to ask you first. Assuming we find your sister, what would you have us do with her? Are we ensuring you complete the sacrificial ritual? Or are we bringing her back?
Please, bring her home. When we left for the Temple Island, I'd intended to let Yufa escape. But when I saw no fear or hesitation in her eyes, I faltered. That's when I realized. It's not just the fate of the island that we've placed on her shoulders. She's been trying to bear all our fears and anxieties. Her life is in your hands. Even if her sacrifice would save us, I don't care. Please, save her from the curse we've placed on her.
Well said.
Done and done.
Spoken like a true leader. Leave it to us. I pledge we will see her safely returned. You've no objections, I trust, Captain?
No
Yes.
objections at
Let's get her back.
all.
Right. We're not in the business of abandoning people.
Right. We'll save your sister. In return, though, would you be willing to lend us Dracodios?
So be it.
What? That is the very symbol of our faith!
If they've the strength to overcome the Templars' trials, then they could have already taken the lance for themselves. Yet still they seek permission. I trust them. It seems like they really do believe in what they say.
But they're not like us. They're outsiders.
It doesn't matter what tribe they are. They are people just like us. If the race on the mainland taught me anything, it's that.
Wait, it'll take more than a day to save her, right? Not to be morbid, but will your sister survive that long?
She knows those halls better than I do. If she's found a safe enough chamber, she can stay out of sight. And I made sure to bring food to the temple when we left. She could survive for even 4 weeks. Yufa is a priestess. She knows her life is too valuable to the ritual not to keep going. Your offenses will be pardoned. Anything you need, I'll try to provide. So please, save Yufa.
Give me side quests.
Well, glad we talked our way out of being thrown back in a cell. This place is rather cozy, especially compared to a prison.
To be free of the bugs is its own comfort.
Wait, weren't you staying in Broilhaven? What kind of rundown hovels do you board in?
Finally, we may come and go as we please.
That place was a shithole.
Even if we must bow to Luis's whim, we need not draw the same ire.
I know, right? But lifting the prince's curse will only be the beginning. The public has to recognize him as the rightful king too.
Considering the road ahead, it might do to help as many people as we can while we hunt the Lance. And ideally, keep the other candidates in check too.
All done with negotiations, are you?
I don't know what we'd do without you. It's amazing how you can lead those guards on such a long chase and turn up none the worse for wear.
Ha! No one alive can catch a couple of platypus lads in the woods.
Our job's to get the lance. I assume that hasn't changed? Then nothing else matters.
Well then, let's lay out our situation. Our destination is the Dragon Temple, built on a nearby deserted island. Once there, we search the temple for the divine relic, Dracodios. And while we're in there, we'll also be looking for the village priestess, Yufa.
The hell we will. I thought we made it clear we were here for the lance.
According to Edeni, the lance's actual place in the temple is a close-guarded secret, known only to the priestess herself.
Never simple, is it?
We've got 2 problems
to worry about. Is that a lie, or...?
Firstly, by now, the temple's positively awash with melancholia. We should expect monsters, and lots of them. And secondly, there is a possibility that this dragon god of theirs is an actual living, and therefore angry, dragon.
Hope we don't have a battle like that ahead of us. But we'd better make sure we don't lose if we do.
And be quick about it, yeah? If you miss your deadline, Lord Luis will assume you're all traitors.
That puts our deadline in 17 days.
Oof!
Beyond that, we can't say if the priestess would survive.
Your pardon?
17 days is,
You're going to save Priestess Yufa?
Wouldn't have to if you hadn't sent her to die.
Yes, I know. You're exactly right. But you have to understand, not everyone here wanted sacrifice. To see a girl her age going willingly to die. She's as young as my own child. It's not right. So please.
We will see the girl safely home. You have our word.
Tis a strange irony. We came only for the lance, but even that pursuit has earned us a chance to save a life.
Oddly familiar. You sought me intent on capture, and instead convinced me to join you. You have a knack for opening doors others have closed.
Well, let's get some rest for tomorrow. Getting lost in the wild and captured by soldiers really takes it out of you.
Fair.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Pretty fair.
We gotta prep.
But...
Alright, new place to look around. Hell yeah.
But...
Memorandum. Towering seawall. Giant wall of water above the sea near Broilhaven's coast. The spectacle is caused by abnormal magma unique to the area that makes it appear as though the very sea has been split in two. Beyond the wall of water is the sea as most people know it, in which fish swim normally. However, hapless fish will sometimes leap out from the waves, fall like rain, land below. Island. island of the inland seas south of the kingdom. In the center of the archipelago sits an old village home to many Mystari. It is the sole area of the kingdom untouched by Sanctus proselytizing. That word always freaks me out. The Mystari in major cities on the mainland are often disdained as pagans, adding to the public impression that the island is uncivilized. Dragon Temple, a temple of the Mystari faith that stands on an uninhabited island in the north of the archipelago. Home to the guardian deity, the Dragon God, and likely resting place of the divine relic Dracodios, rumors suggest the true reason the Crown Theocracy has never tried to extend its reach to Verga Island is because it does not want to risk its believers seeing something in the temple. What truths lie hidden? I'm really interested in what's going on there. Holy shit. On Heisme! Because of the Parapus' involvement in the loss of his son, Heisme sometimes unknowingly turns his prejudices against the Magnus brothers, who were unrelated to the incident. He himself is troubled by these thoughts he feels he has no control over. Right, they were the riots that got his... Ooh, I like the door! Little revolving door, that's fun. Anything in here? Alright, cool, cool.
But...
What can I do for you?
Per our chief's request, you will find rest here whenever you need it.
What's going on?
Even the little kids have little helmets! Can't go that way.
Beg pardon?
Here you saved our chief's life. For that, I offer you my thanks. But let that be the last time you interfere with our business. Island matters should be resolved by island people. Well, if you could resolve your own... hot take. Hot take! Is there a king rock here?
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
There is a king rock here.
Well now, what are we on about?
Hey! Oh.
Rudolph is in third now? Rudolph made it above Godot. Nowhere near the top of this thing, but I feel like your face is a little bigger than before. Maybe? Interesting that Rudolph
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Is in third now. Quite interesting. Huh.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
That's terribly unfair.
It was all in vain.
Look at that.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Chicken!
Leave it out, mate.
Bug! Double beetle!
Leave it out, mate.
Oh, wow. Oh, there!
Well, isn't this a dilemma? Well,
what's up?
Isn't this a dilemma?
Tell me about the island. Well, for us Mistari, this island is a sacred place, like a holy land. As a matter of fact, Altabury was once too, but the land was dedicated to the Sanctus Church during its annexation.
Guess there's nothing to be
this
done
island
about
became
it.
our only home. As such, we grew more and more isolated.
What's up?
As this island interactive scenes. As you can see, there are some aspects of life on the island that don't travel well. The food, the clothes we wear, our masks, but that doesn't mean we shun the outside world. Our chief went to the mainland for the tournament, for example. Even so, it's still a rare thing to see members of other tribes, such as yourselves, visiting from overseas.
What's up?
Which dish do you recommend? Not so much a dish, but we do have a precious fruit that ripens just once a year. It's so precious that, well, it's not something you see served in a tavern.
What'll I do?
I don't even know if you're allowed to have any, though missing out on that flavor would be quite the shame. I'm gonna say that you have about 5 or 6 3-hour episodes you have left?
Well, isn't this a dilemma?
5 or 6 3-hour... What? Huh? Oh, for like, Dungeon of the Mad Mage?
Let us have faith in Lady Yuffie.
Sorry, my mind blinked there for a second. I was like, what? What the huh?
Beg your pardon?
Climb the ladder behind me. You'll find an equipment shop and a general store. If they'll be of any help to you, feel free to visit them. Okay?
The goal.
What are you lot here for? Come to steal away our livestock too? Where the chief's not thinking rationally, asking for assistance from other tribes. We should honor Lady Yupa's wishes and let her fulfill her duty. No, but she might not be able to.
What now?
Okay, we got 2 days until an Idols Day. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So the 17th is when shit happens. Victoria Saints. The 7th we have to leave? Oh! Gotcha. I feel you now. I promise I can make that take significantly longer.
Hello.
Love the smell of this place. The blend of scents from all the different plants just soothes my soul.
Incredible.
I beg your pardon.
Spirit Dust. 200 to all allies. That's pretty good. Revival Medicine, which we have none of. Frostbite. We haven't run into that yet. Dispels an enemy's Makarakarn. In that case, 150 to 200 hours left. That's closer to what I expect for us. That's about right. I feel like 30 or so of these. Actually, let's just go up to 5. Or 10. On all the things. I feel fine with that. And let's get a couple of these. We still have some of the full revives, but it would be nice to
I
have
beg
extra
you.
shit just in case.
What am I to do?
I like the... The beat underneath the melody is really cool. That's really neat. The music in this game is pretty astonishingly good.
Beg pardon?
Have you ever thought about all the different varieties of weapons and armors across this country and how they all got their names? Names. The etymology behind the names of many of our weapons and armor is not fully understood. Some even appear to be in a different language, one completely separate from the common tongue we all speak. Many have never given a second thought to it, but when you ask why, nobody seems to know either. I brought this up to the island's priest once. He had some insight on it and a theory. He believes the names of weapons and armor are remnants from an ancient language lost to us, yet passed down in these words. The meaning of the words themselves may be hidden in the names of blades and mail. Isn't it fascinating? That is kind of cool. Yes. Alright, what do you got? One of our traders who ventures beyond this land received word from a Lycoan magic association. We're to sell you our gear at a discount, evidently. Brigitte's reach... It reaches even here. That's great. I objected to taking orders from mainland igniter peddlers, but the chief said it couldn't hurt to give you a discount. That's funny. That's too funny. Hey! Oh, we have a 20% off. I wonder if that stacks. Fire Snake. Winter Frog. Bolt Scorpion. Nameless. Kusanagi. Sword that effortlessly cuts through grass and whole trees alike. Increases damage against plant-type monsters. Interesting. Dragon Claws, Mermaid's Torch, Expert's Crossbow, Katana, Deciduous Katana. Again, plant type. I wonder if we're gonna fight a bunch of plant types. Red Wolf's Fangs, Dragon Kukris. Oh shit. Increases the strength of synthesis skills that cost 0 MP. Interesting. Obsidian Abacus. Seahawk Fan. Aromatic Fan. Prevents Rage. Okay, so we got a couple of things here. Floral Caftan. Oh, good. Doudun? I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Magic 5, though. Blackbird Mantle, also Magic 5. It's just better in every way, but slightly more expensive. Seems like it. And then a Full Moon Robe. +3 all stats. Yeah. Greatly increases evasion against dark. Interesting. +4. 85. Better stuff. +3, 74. Increases evasion against fire. Increases evasion against ice. Increases evasion against electric. Increases evasion against wind. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, we're not gonna spend money until I'm assuming it's gonna stack. So we'll try to save until Big Bargain Day. And then get a big percentage off. Ooh.
Stop!
Hello there.
That's not it.
Just can't stand it.
I won't be forgiving that.
I just don't know what to do.
Let us have faith in Lady Yufa.
Just can't stand it.
More down there sitting on a log. Very nice.
Oh.
Got a moment?
Go up here? I can. Cool. Hey, what's up, fam?
Well now, what are we on about?
Despite his injuries, the chief immediately devoted himself to garnering trust for you among Virga's people. My duty is to believe in the chief and protect him. If you're his ally, then you are mine as well. Hey, thanks. This is a sign of my trust. Be sure you do not betray it. I appreciate that. You, my friend.
Let's not.
Okay. Oh. I knew I saw like a pop-up for something, but I didn't see anything. I think it was like hidden behind a pillar. Glad I fucking ran my nose around there.
It was all in vain.
Unstinking believable.
I've seen speaking with you, I'll be marked as a disruptor of the peace. There are some among us who are more chatty, shall we say, but to me there is security in silence. Well, rude. White!
It was all in vain.
Rude.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
All right then.
Quite rude, quite rude. What's going on over here?
Here.
Excuse me?
Come to see the mural. The Dragon God's power keeps this island safe, or so they say. You have powers as well. My third eye sees an unusual flow of magla in you.
Here.
There's a bed with a priestess lying on it. The people around her are clearly distraught, like they're in tears. I'm sure it's a depiction of the village's sacrificial rite, but it reminds me too much of things with the prince. Not a good feeling either way. They're convinced this sacrifice will appease the dragon god. Maybe it will, I guess, but it's so hard to come to terms with. Failed. I couldn't protect the chief, our island's traditions. I feel so powerless. This is what despair feels like. What good am I if I can't protect him?
Really now?
Sucks. Don't cause any trouble if you don't want to end up back up.
This
Can I go in
place.
prison? Oh, I guess that's a no. Interesting. That definitely looks like... That definitely looks like a door. Definitely looks like a door to something. Yeah. What are you hiding here, buddy? Can I light your torches? No. Give me a fire ring.
We are witness to the wrath of the gods.
Leave me alone, will ya?
Goat!
Leave me alone, will ya?
A goat! What you got, fam?
What's it now?
Highly recommend getting all the gold beetles. I'm trying to find all the ones that I can. You know? Normally sell you some truly prized vegetables, but with the village in the state, harvests aren't what they once were, and business is suffering. No choice to start from a seed, literally. Heroes Leaf of Light seed. Okay, so we can buy Leaf of Light seeds.
What do you want to do?
Buy one, but I'm not out to like grow a shit ton of those.
Leave it out, mate.
Why can't we just offer up a sacrifice the way we always done? At the expense of one's life, we can save countless others. All this protest, even though the priestess herself agreed to it. And who's going to take the fall when things go wrong?
Hey, mister!
What are you gonna do when things don't get better? Huh? Sacrifice another person?
You!
Just between you and me, I'm very grateful to have your help. I've always found the idea of this sacrifice a bit suspect, but I've never been bold enough to speak up. We soldiers aren't strong enough to win a real fight, either. In the end, none of us have the courage to save our island.
mister!
That doesn't sound good. Not about the courage thing. Courage is a tricky, finicky thing, but your soldiers not being able to fight doesn't sound very good.
What'll it be?
What's up? What you got? Giant worm meat. Pants ribs. Gel dust. Ooh, I remember seeing gel dust as a thing needed. I wish we could bring up our cooking menu here. By the one. Make sure we have
it's
on
you!
hand. Weapons? My wisdom was erudite or higher, then maybe I'd be able to shop here. Okay, so I need tier 4 wisdom to be able to shop here. Gotcha.
What's up?
Think you fill your bellies before you leave? Sorry, but I suggest you don't. I doubt our cuisine is up to your outsider tastes. A long time ago, I served fish to a Clamar and he spat it out immediately. I'll try it. Let's go. I absolutely will try any local foods. Let's go. Let me do it. Let me have your food, please. Looking around for bugs.
We are
Cool
witness
statue.
to the wrath of the gods.
Yes.
I apologize for placing such a heavy burden on visitors. I will be able to join you after my wounds heal a bit more.
Think we'll make it?
Don't push yourself. We'll handle the island for now. Just you rest up. Just rest up. You're dead. So, I was really looking around
Alright,
for quests. I haven't been finding any quests. Give me a quest.
Check this out.
I wonder if that's the dragon god in the center. Could the woman below it be a priestess? There's so many people around them too. Almost looks like they're being attacked by the dragon god, doesn't it? Yeah, Dracodios is definitely going to be the thing that we've seen in the, like, trailer for the game.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
Yes.
Pristine Clearwater. Fruit cordial. Ooh. Queen's honey jar. There's only 2. I will buy both. I will buy all of the fruit cordials. Nothing we can do. We're not worthy enough to offer ourselves up as sacrifice in place of the priestess. The dragon god wishes for the destruction of our island. We can only wait quietly for the end. Okay.
Oi!
You looked out at the view from here. You know, I once dreamed of visiting the outside world too, but rather than despairing when I learn what it's really like out there, I'd rather just stay here where I know I'm comfortable. The outside world's too big to care about people like us. I mean, you're not wrong.
Did you see it?
I really like the way, right, like it's so painted, but it looks so cool even like in background to the world around us. Very neat the way they decided to do backgrounds.
I won't be forgiving that anytime soon.
Really now?
Oh.
Alright, fuck you two. Fuck you two. Fuck you very much. What's going on out here, buddy?
Can't be.
Ah, you won't let me go
Welcome.
around. What you got? Monster bone! We actually needed some of that. And we needed some white peach turnips. We'll grab 5 of each. I don't mind that. It's fun.
Such a sky surely shows us the gods are not.
That dude's out there fishing! Oh yeah.
Hello there.
On a map, lots of spots across the inland sea look easy to access, but that's a false impression. The tides force even seasoned locals to take roundabout routes. So usually when the priestess and Chief Adini leave the island, we bring our most skilled sailors to navigate the currents. But on Lady Yufa's last trip, they were attacked by a monster that killed most of them. Yikes, that's not good.
If I may.
Don't think too poorly of us islanders. We're just not used to visitors from the mainland. Everyone's anxious. Hard not to be after the string of bad luck that we've had here. Used to be that you could spot fairies on this island if you looked hard enough, but I'm pretty sure they're all gone now. Also, yikes.
Here.
Aha! I see you, bug.
Hello.
That's a gauntlet runner. You came to the island in that thing? The outside world really is frightening. I don't think the islanders would win if we were to ever go to war. Well, probably not. Kind of the classic issue, isn't it?
Come on! Hey, mister!
Same move exactly. Oh, never mind. If I get caught talking to outsiders, I'll get an earful. No. You should meet Nearus, and he'll tell you all about all of the things. And you will spawn the next generation of crazy mad scientists. It'll be great. Alright, fuck it. Let's pop up into the gauntlet runner. Nearus, what's up, old boy?
The sweep of the tide.
I'd love to set out this very moment now. We get there in a heartbeat, riding waves like these. I say, are the others still not ready to go? Oh, takes us back out. Gotcha. I'm kind of surprised we didn't get a whole bunch of side quests.
Oh.
Hey there! Whoa. Did you know? Really?
The whole beating heart thing still freaks me out. Hearing it hump is just, ugh, hurts me. Okay, we're gonna save real quick. And we're gonna look at requests. It's Folly or Queen of Cuisine. All right. Again, quite surprised that we did not get a whole bunch of stuff, but maybe we got to go to the island first, and then you know, it'll trigger this whole like set of situations as maybe like maybe a Dini will show up, and then we'll come back, and then more people will trust us or something like that. Trust us enough to actually like try to work with us. We gotta work on wisdom, apparently. Yeah. Okay, well, I think that is a pretty good place for us to go ahead and end tonight's session. Should be good. So, tomorrow Mitch is off. And Zach might not be around, so we might not do a multiplayer stream. It might just be Jay and I. I mean, if it's just Jay and I, maybe we still will do some Monster Hunter or something like that. I could see that still happening. We could just duo submissions, bring our Palicos, try to get me up to snuff where I should be. Now that the Monster Hunter DLC is out, you know, give me the opportunity to actually do that stuff. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. We'll kind of play it by ear. If none of that actually goes down, then we'll probably continue to do our bounce back and forth and play some Dark DD2 and go from there. Otherwise, we should be back on Saturday for some more Tales of Vesperia, and then we'll be back on Sunday with whatever we haven't last played, either Metaphor or Dark DD. That's it. Thanks for hanging out. We will see you all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, commenting, or subscribing. It really helps me out. If you'd like to see me live, head over to my Twitch at twitch.tv/thedistanthorizon.